Softr just launched AI agents in their Softr databases, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use them. So the first thing you should know is we have the regular field types as always, but this little thing right there, that means it's special. That means it is using AI agents to fill that data in for you. So if I go to click on AI here, I can see that we're letting AI fill in this field by toggling this on, right? Now we could choose if once this AI field is generated, if we want to be able to edit that data, this toggle allows you to adjust that from there. Now, this is where the magic starts to happen. We can use different prompts, referencing different fields in the database to figure out how this AI agent should respond for this specific field. Now, in this database, we're talking about Softr reviews, all right? So I have a list of different reviews that have come in, say they're coming in from different resources, different areas, and we want to make sure that we're translating all of the reviews to be in English so we can understand them and standardize them, right? And so let's say we have an automation set up. Whenever a review comes in, it hits our Softr database. We get the review title, the full review, and then we're figuring out if it's English or not, right? And if it's not English, we're going to automatically translate that review to English. Let me show you how to set that up. So we go back to edit field, AI, and we're saying, hey, translate the content of full review, which I was able to do by using the @ symbol or by getting into it right here and doing it that way. All right. So full review to English language. We will be allowing web search coming soon. We also have a lot of different options to control this. So first, when do we want this to run? Do we want it to run on whenever new records are created, when they're updated, etc.? We can manage the toggles here to control that. Now, existing record is updated. So whenever we have this field, the full review is updated, we want this to rerun. So for example, this review came in, it ran, it translated, but then that full review right here is updated. We want to make sure the translation is updated to the latest. So we'll have that running right there. Finally, we have the ability to add conditional filters here. And this is so powerful because this allows you to make sure that the AI agents are only running when you want them to run, making sure you're not using up any credits that you don't want to happen. So in this specific scenario, I'm saying, hey, AI agent, only run and translate this when it is not English. And then from that point, I could save it and I could see this happen, right? So it's a really good way to make sure that the latest stuff that are coming in is just automatically translated and just standardized for you. Let's head over to a different use case, customer support. We can have AI automatically generate the responses to the support tickets we receive. So some guy named JJ sent in a message and was saying, hey, I'm having trouble setting up user groups in Softr. I see there are two options, static and dynamic. What are the differences between the two and which one should I go with? And in this case here, we had our AI agent respond. We set it up. You could choose a variety of models and you could see here the cost of each model. And then from there, it was essentially saying, review this customer support ticket, reference the documents here, and help us answer this ticket, referencing these fields as well. All right. And then I was able to go in and say, I want this to run only when the status is not solved, because if it's solved, we don't need to solve it again. And then also, if I wanted to preview this, I could also take a field and preview a field and see how it would run. For example, I'll just preview this, I will run it, and then it will let me see how the result of this is before I need to actually, run it with a live result. So here it is, static user groups are manually to assign, etc., etc. That's a great response there. So as you could see, there are so many different ways that you can use the new AI agents in Softr databases for lead enrichment, translation, automated replies. You can even extract data from PDFs. So many ways that you can now use Softr databases with the new AI agents to make it more powerful for your applications. So we hope you enjoyed these updates. I got to go install this into all my databases for my apps. But until then, if you have any questions, leave comments below.